Hey everyone, hello. As always, I hope this video finds you in good health and in good spirits. So today we're diving into one of the most mysterious, controversial, and fascinating ancient texts ever written, the Book of Enoch. A book once treasured by early Christians, later rejected by church authorities, and today rediscovered by seekers of hidden wisdom. We'll uncover what the Book of Enoch contains, why it was banned from the biblical canon, and the wild theories that surrounded it, from fallen angels and giants to possible UFO connections. So let's step beyond the veil of mainstream history and enter the hidden world of Enoch. First, let's talk about Enoch himself. In the Bible, Enoch is mentioned only briefly. In Genesis 5:24, it says, Enoch walked with God, and then he was no more because God took him. But the book of Enoch expands on this mystery. It presents Enoch not just as a man of faith, but as a messenger, a scribe of heaven, and even a traveler between realms. Unlike other patriarchs who lived and died, Enoch was said to be taken directly by God, almost like he was lifted into another realm. This mysterious detail made him stand out and become the foundation of the Book of Enoch. The Book of Enoch is not just one book, but actually a collection of writings, sometimes called one Enoch. It was written between 300 BCE and 100 CE, most likely in Hebrew or Aramaic, though it survived mainly in ancient Ethiopian language Ge'ez. So, here are the main sections of the book. You have the Book of the Watchers. This is the most famous part. It tells the story of the Watchers, angels who descended to earth, took human wives, and fathered the Nephilim, giants who wreaked havoc on the world. Quote, and the angels, the children of the heaven, saw and lusted after them, and said to one another, Come, let us choose our wives from among the children of men, and beget us children. Enoch 6:2. And then the book of parables, or similitudes. This section describes visions of heaven, judgment, and introduces the mysterious figure of the Son of Man, who may later associated with the Messiah. Quote, and there I saw one who had a head of days, and his head was white like wool, and with him was another being whose countenance had the appearance of a man, and his face was full of graciousness, like one of the holy angels. Enoch 46:1. And then the astronomical book. Enoch is shown the secrets of the heavens, including the movement of the sun, moon, and stars. Some say this leads people to believe it was more like an ancient manual of astronomy or even extraterrestrial knowledge. Quote, I saw the treasures of all the winds. I saw how he had furnished them with the whole creation and the firm foundations of the earth. Enoch 18:1. And then the book of dream visions. Enoch receives symbolic dreams about the history of Israel, often described with animals representing nations and rulers. And then the epistles of Enoch. It's the final teachings on righteousness, the coming judgment, and encouragement for future generations. So, why don't we find the book in most Bibles today? The book of Enoch was actually well known, very well known, in fact, in the early Christian church. The book of Jude in the New Testament even directly quotes Enoch. Quote, "Behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000 of his holy ones to execute judgment upon all." That's in Enoch 1:9 and is echoed in Jude 1:14 and 15. But by the 4th century, the church leaders rejected it. Why? Well, some say it was too mystical, too dangerous, too revealing about angels and cosmic secrets. Others suggest it conflicted with the developing official theology of the church. Interestingly, though, the Ethiopian Orthodox Church never removed it. To this day, the Book of Enoch is still considered scripture in Ethiopia. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The Book of Enoch has fueled countless theories, like the fallen angels and the Nephilim. According to Enoch, the Watchers taught humanity forbidden knowledge, weapon making, sorcery, astrology, and even cosmetics. Quote, "And Azazel taught men to make swords and knives and shields and breastplates, and the knowledge of metals. And there arose much godlessness, and they committed fornication, and they were led astray." Enoch 8:1 and 2. This paints them not just as rebellious angels, but almost as extraterrestrial beings, bringing advanced technology. Which brings us to the UFO connection. Some modern theorists say the description of Enoch being taken up could be interpreted as alien abduction. The astronomical knowledge might suggest contact with advanced civilizations. Was Enoch not walking with God, but rather with beings from beyond the stars? And then prophecies of the Messiah. The book of parables describes a son of man who pre-existed creation and will judge the world. Some see this as a clear prophecy of Jesus, written long before the Gospels. Others think it suggests a universal messianic figure beyond Christianity. And then you have the suppression of knowledge. Conspiracy theorists argue that the church suppressed Enoch because it revealed too much, especially about the nature of angels, giants, and secret cosmic knowledge. Was humanity deliberately kept in the dark? The Book of Enoch invites us to question what or who were the Watchers. Are angels spiritual beings, or could they be ancient visitors from the stars? And why was this knowledge hidden for so long? So, whether you see it as a myth, prophecy, or suppressed history, the Book of Enoch continues to challenge our understanding of religion, history, and even our origins. So that's it for today's episode. I hope you found it interesting. If you enjoyed this journey into hidden scripture and forbidden history, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. All right, everyone, take care. Peace.